Welcome back to the Achilles channel, everyone. Today I wanted to talk about Juan Williams being fired by NPR. I really didn't want to do this video because I don't really like Juan Williams. I don't hate him or anything, but I think he's an end that justifies the means type of person, just like NPR and the people who fired him. I just believe that Juan is not totally evil, and he's willing to admit to his own personal feelings, because the reason he was fired is because when he's standing in line at the airport waiting to get on a plane, and he sees someone standing there in total Muslim garb representing themselves as Muslim first, then he feels a little nervous. And let me just say this: unless you have been living under a rock, or you just landed on this planet from another world, you will feel the same way, or you will at least have a thought about it. You may not feel frightened, but you will think about it, unless you don't know what happened on 9/11. So, Juan came out and said this. I don't like defending Juan. Juan makes me want to pull my hair out every time I listen to him. When he's on O'Reilly, I have to force myself to watch the entire show, the entire program. But the fact is, Juan Williams was fired because he works for Fox News. That's the fact. It has nothing to do with what he said. It has nothing to do with any of that. All it has to do with is the fact that he works at Fox. The problem that I have with all of this, and the real reason why I'm doing this, is because NPR gets taxpayer money. And they're a far-left organization pushing one side of the issue. How is that possible, that they get government money? PBS, same thing. They're pushing leftist agenda, propaganda, down the throats of our children, quite honestly. So how are they getting taxpayer money? How is that government funded? Because our government, the system of our government, has been infiltrated by these Alinskyites. Okay? All of the organizations that Alinsky told them to create are all government funded. Our tax dollars are working through these organizations to undermine our country, to fundamentally transform it, to create disenchantment and discontent. And the way you do that is you destroy jobs, you destroy job creators, you create crisis, and that's what they're doing. And our taxpayer money is funding all of this. Acorn, we need to come to that realization and shut the government down. We need the government to shut down. We need these Republicans that we're going to vote into power to cut off all spending to everybody until we can figure out who's getting what and what they're really doing. Isn't that the common sense thing to do? Our government is drowning in debt. This country is drowning in debt. And we're just going to continue? I think that would be ignorant. I think if we want to save our national sovereignty so that we can govern ourselves, we are to take responsibility and say, stop. Stop. And we need to all come to that realization. Because we're funding our own demise, people. By design. Saul Alinsky. God bless America.